And let me see, we're also broadcasting on Facebook and also on YouTube in our different platforms. Anyone that is joining, just hello and welcome. Today is a really good day. Today we're gonna be talking about a product that I really love, and that is our hair mask. Yes, we're gonna be doing some yoga for face as well. And I would like to welcome every single one of you, either, if you're in the United States or somewhere in Europe, the Balkans, anywhere you are. Please type number one if you're watching live, type number two if you're watching on a replay. And also, we're going to have a giveaway for those people who are in Europe or the United States or anywhere in our markets. We're going to be having a giveaway for two people. So as you're joining us, please, let us know where is that you're connecting. First of all, type your full name in the comments, and also type, let me see, your country. Where is that you are currently living? And so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let me see. We're gonna also have our platform chat from YouTube to check that everybody's here. Yes. And it's just exciting to be here with everybody. Today, we're going to be talking about our hair mask. Thank you so much to all of my friends. And I have different people here joining on Instagram and also here on Facebook. My name is Danny Nedelko, and we're gonna go ahead and just get started with this. And today I made sure that all of the platforms are properly working, which is really cool. And I would love for you to let me know. Of course, as you're joining, many of you are just joining. Just type your country, where is that you're located at, so we can actually get to say hello to you, and our team actually selects one of the names out of our feed, out of those of you who are here, to get a free product. So we're going to be talking about this amazing product today that I was mentioning to you earlier, during this broadcast. And as you know, maybe you're here. Thank you, Renata from Serbia, and everybody else that is posting their names. All right. We also have people in Zoom. So as you're connecting on Zoom, please also let me know uh, from which city or from which country is that you're connecting. And it's going to be also amazing. So we have our team in all the platforms ready to take notes from those who are actually, here live with us. And let me see. Perfect. We have some. Right. All right. So thank you so much for joining us, everyone. So please, again, reminder, as you're joining, just make sure that you tell us your name and your home country. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we're going to go ahead and continue with our broadcast. And we are live everywhere, just, Zoom, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook or Facebook group. And today, as promised, we are going to be talking about a product that we really like. And it's a brand new product that we have added um, to our line of products. And I know that there are some people here that don't speak English, no habla español, solo español. Más adelante vamos a tener una transmisión en español, mi amiga Kenny. Puedes ir a seguirme a Dani Nedelko, y voy a estar por ahí transmitiendo unos momentos más. Almina Pepich from Germany. Almina, you're always here. Thank you so much. And there are so many people, and I'm probably not going to mention everybody because I think that for the sake of time, today we're just going to talk about a product, and yes, we have different people from different platforms. And I'm sorry if I'm not naming everybody, but I will make sure that our team is selecting a winner. Okay, so Kenny, yo también soy de México. Ve y sígueme a Dani Nedelco aquí en Instagram. En breve voy a estar también en español por ahí. Thank you so much. And so let's go ahead and show you what we have here. So raise your hand if you've ever felt that your hair was dry, frizzy, and just impossible to style. I'm gonna tell you, I have long hair. These are not extensions, and I am very proud to have long hair. And one of the benefits of our hair mask, if you don't know yet, you probably see, the link here in the chat if you are on Facebook, on our Facebook page, or not page but group, and you're able to see that actually we have this mask on the screen. We have the link there. We have different people from different parts of the world also on Facebook, and it's just really, really good. Let me see. We have some things here. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. And it's just a really good thing to talk about things like this product, because I'm gonna tell you one thing. Whenever I have these days of dry and frizzy hair, it's not easy to actually get your hairstyle. And I am going to tell you a personal story from myself and from some friends that have tried this product. For myself, what is this all about? You can see it's pure goodness from Slovenia, created also with Slovenian ingredients. And mostly, all of our products have organic ingredients, which are mostly branded, clinically tested. And these product, as you can see here, either on Instagram or here or other platforms, it's really good. It's really, really good. So I am going to encourage you to try it. But before you try it, some friends, and including myself, have tried this product and they really enjoy it. I can tell that for, on my personal experience, what is it good about it? All the ingredients inside have different, let me see, have different things. Like, when I describe you, 1 second. It has, yeah, because somebody's asking me here what's inside, and we're gonna go over that as well. But it has such great ingredients that you can actually, those of you who have long hair or who are women or even men, because personally my husband enjoys the smell, how his hair feels. You don't have to have long hair for you to use this mask, and it's really, really good. So our product name is called Butter's Hair Mask Wash Out Sweet Coconut, and it's literally deep conditioning mask for dry, damaged, or dull hair. So you can apply after your shampoo. You can apply it and leave it if you're in the shower, like if you're shaving yourself, or if you're just there enjoying a good shower. You leave it from 5 to 15 minutes, and then you rinse truly. Now, top secrets, if you want to have extra benefits, you can also use a shower cap, men or women, it doesn't matter. Just heads up, make sure that you don't let it go through the scalp too much. It can actually go through the scalp because it has coconut oil and it's good for your scalp. But it's also recommended that you use it once a week. Some people use it twice a week, some people use it 3 times a week, or 1 time a month. It just depends on the level of hydration you want on your hair. Now, it's rich, it's creamy, it has a really nice smell. It has shea and cocoa butter, so when you smell it, it's like it smells like cocoa. So thank you so much also. Okay, thank you for the beautiful comments. Good evening to everyone. Yes, okay. So in Butters, we actually build a clean beauty and sustainable products with natural ingredients, and they're inspired by Slovenian heritage, by spas, by people in Europe. And I'm sure that those of you who are living in Europe, you like everything, sustainable, eco, bio, anything that is, most people are vegan, and they want to have something that is not damaging their health and things like that. Every product that we have, not only in our NH Global brand, but also in Butters, is developed with botanical, well, with butter specifically, is developed with botanical extracts, and also with cold pressed oils and vitamin rich butters. So when you are getting this product, it's not just a chemical product that is going to make your hair look smooth, because there's some weird enzyme that somebody put in a hair mask, which by the way, chemicals are super cheap, but they're harsh on your immune system, they're harsh on your skin, they're harsh on your overall health. So our promise is to have no harsh chemicals, no parabens, no silicones that suffocate the hair. There's a lot of other products, yes, in the market, but we are focused on natural stuff. So it is not about masking the damage on the ends of your hair or on your hair overall, but it's actually feeding your hair with real nutrition. That is why this hair mask is so incredible, because I'm going to tell you the ingredients. We're going to deep dive into all the ingredients, and we're going to start with the star of our ingredient in this product. And I'm also going to bring, and I'm going to highlight our where is that you can find it. Of course, here on Facebook you probably can see the link. Let me see, where we're having the kind of like the same issues like we did, for some reason Facebook is having some weird issues on their platform, for quite some days. So anyways, so our apologies for those of you who are in New Hope Wellness. We will for sure work on these going forward. And I heard, that there are some actually challenges in, this platform that we use for broadcasting. But all right, so we're gonna go forward, and yes, we're gonna make sure that we are going to be live also on Facebook. Thank you so much for confirming. Alrighty, perfect. Yes. Excellent. So yes, we're back on Facebook. It's really good. It was a challenge, as everything, but we're thankful that we're here back, and I'm gonna show you something. Okay. I'm gonna show you a link for those of you who are on Facebook or on YouTube. You're gonna be able to see it. If you are on Instagram, you're not gonna be able to see it. I'm gonna just type, here, the link. Where is that you can find? You're gonna see it on the comments. Where is that you can find this product, so you can go over the ingredients with me, and you're gonna see that is really good. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So unfortunately, we're not able to connect on Facebook, but it's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and make things happen manually. Yes. All right. So excellent. So we're gonna move forward, and if you're on YouTube, you're gonna be able to see, what we're trying to do, and it's really just a matter of you see. And also, if you're on Zoom, you're gonna be able to see this on the screen, and we have here, and I'm gonna show you the our yes, we can see it now live, and we're gonna go step by step with all the ingredients, so you can understand and you can see what we're talking about and why it's good. We're gonna go with our first ingredient, which is, yes, and you can see it here on Zoom, right? Just confirm that you're able to see it. And we're gonna move forward on that, okay? Perfect. So we're gonna go to the first ingredient, which is organic coconut oil. And this ingredient, is rich in fat acids and can penetrate the hair shaft, which actually other oils cannot. And it repairs protein loss. So if your hair is thinning, it also helps repair, these loss, and it reduces the breakage on your hair. Now it also has antibacterial and anti-freeze properties. And ladies, thank you. Yes, thank you for confirming that you can see this. If you are able, okay, perfect. If you're able to ever have just regular coconut oil, ladies and men, or whoever, it is antibacterial. You can actually use it with your toothpaste. You can actually also use it in your scalp, so you can help protect your skin or your scalp during the winter. And you can use this hair mask, which already has coconut oil, for those benefits. And this is why your hair stays soft and glossy for days, not just after the wash. Now, this is one of the things that me and my husband love, is that you are smelling really good for, longer periods of time, versus you putting something else like, a conditioner. We still use conditioner, but this is really good if you want to just smell for a longer time. Second ingredient that we have, it is, and yes, we are recording. Let's see. Are recording. Yes, we are recording on Zoom. So if anybody wants or needs this recording, we will be posting this very soon. All right. Thank you so much. And so we spoke about the first ingredient, which is, the coconut oil, which is incredible, great for anti-freeze, protein loss, and things like that. Second ingredient of our hair mask, which is, the the shea butter. Shea butter has something very special that I really like, and that is that has vitamins. It is not just an oil, because we think that oils are just oils, and they use them for either putting them on the body, or those who are avocado oil, olive oil, which are really good also on your hair. They use them for cooking. No, ladies and gentlemen, oils do have vitamins. And actually, shea butter has vitamin A, E, and F. I know that not many of us have ever heard about vitamin F. It's kind of like weird, but I'll explain it. It's for you to nourish your scalp and repair the split ends. And it also protects from heat damage. I like to use my curler, and I know that if I don't have a heat protector, my hair will start to break at some point. So it protects also from the UV exposure. And it's really, really good for the nutrition of not only your skin, your scalp, and your hair. Third ingredient, cocoa butter. Who loves chocolate? Just type number one here in the chat if you love chocolate. Type number one if you love chocolate. I love chocolate. It's really, really good for our body. Yes, everybody does. Awesome. Yes. So, what is this ingredient all about? We do have the ability to have not only just one oil, because there are many products that have just one ingredient that is actually a natural ingredient, but we actually have more than that. So the cocoa butter, it's a product that is originally coming from Latin America. For those of you who are Latinos here, yes, this is our pride, our heritage. Cocoa butter comes from the cocoa, the seed. It's really, really good. What can you do with this? You can do chocolate, you can do many things, and it's It's good for your body. It's rich in antioxidants, and it also not only has antioxidants, but it helps you with you being able to actually, have the, the energy, because some people say, well, does it have caffeine? Yes. Cocoa butter, as any cocoa, has a little bit of caffeine, is not bad for your body. Actually, what it actually does, and sorry for being redundant, it's it's something that can activate other ingredients in a way that you can actually, let's say that you have the shea butter, and then you have the coconut butter, and there are different types of vitamins inside of these butters. Well, what the cocoa butter has, it's caffeine, and this caffeine has the ability to activate other ingredients. That is how, different products that do, let's say, food supplements and capsules and other different, supplements, use this caffeine, or also pepper and things like that, to activate the main ingredients. So it's good for you. You should try it, and I'm gonna tell you some other benefits. We're gonna go to our giveaway very soon, very soon. So be on the lookout. If you hear your name, we're gonna be making sure that if you hear your name and if you're here, you're entitled to get the free product that we're gonna be giving away. So, and if you are not able to be here, we'll understand, but we want to make sure that everybody is, having, the opportunity to participate. But not only that, but you have the opportunity to be in the place where you can actually get, a free product. But that only can happen if, you are in this place, if you are, present. And if you leave, of course, I know that probably some people have things to do, but if you are able to stay here for a little bit, just a little bit, we're not going to be taking too much time, you're going to be able to really participate and be one of those who can actually get the product. Now you can see it on the screen. We have the hair care routine. We are suggesting how to do these things, but let me explain, the ingredients before I go into the hair care routine. What else is good about this cocoa butter? Not only you smell like chocolate, it does smell a little bit. This one has the, an amazing smell, because it smells like coconut and chocolate. So anyways, it also has avocado oil. Yes, and it's high in omega-3 fatty acids and biotin. Biotin is one of the ingredients, which is B7, is one of the ingredients that we can use for, the hair strength, and not only strength but growth, and it penetrates deeply in like many surface oils. So we love this part, because this gives that post salon silkiness without the chemicals, and it's really good. It's really good. So another ingredient, sunflower oil and vitamin E, which are tocopherols. And if you think about it, tocopherols, we use tocopherols to create liposomes. And thank you so much, Almina Pepich from Germany. Reminder, if you're here, we're back on Facebook. We are super happy we're back on Facebook. If you're here on Facebook, make sure that you type your name, where is that you're connected from, and your country. Para todos mis amigos en español, hola Liliana, ¿cómo estás? Un saludo, soy mexicana, estamos en Nashville transmitiendo acerca de productos que tenemos en Europa. Vamos a estar transmitiendo en vivo en unos momentos más en español en el perfil Dani Nedelko, D-A-N-I de Ignacio, Nedelko, para aquellos que me preguntan en español. So, ok. Thank God we're going back to not only Facebook is good, everybody's watching. So we are about to select the winner. So make sure that you stay on with us. Tap your name, your country, where's that you're watching from, so our team can be able to see that you're here, that you're participating. Yes, yes, I know. Unfortunately, it's not available in Nigeria for my Nigerian um, friends. Yes, this is a hair mask. No, it's not a cream. It's like a cream, but it's a mask because you need to leave it on, and I'll explain, the routine and things like that. So we're gonna finish our ingredients. The sunflower oil and the vitamin E actually protects our hair from free radicals, sun damage, and color fading, which literally this is a natural sunscreen for your hair. If you are an avid swimmer or somebody that enjoys swimming, this is really good. You can actually put it on before you go and swim with your cap, or even if you don't use a cap, you put a little bit on the ends, and you can actually protect your hair from damage from the pools, from sun, and also from color fading. If you do dye your hair, this is great, because it's gonna protect your hair color. Of course, by the way, if you are, uh, coloring your hair, make sure it's natural, and make sure that you don't do it the same day. You need to wait at least 3 or 4 days before you can do any treatment, because you're gonna be very sad. Let's say that you perm your hair, or you try to do a permanent curl hair, or straighten your hair. You're not going to have much results, because there's a lot of strong ingredients that are making your hair very shiny. So you need to do it before, or I suggest after anything that you do on your hair. It also boosts circulation in the scalp, and it supports healthier growth of your hair. So it's a very, very strong antioxidant shield. It's your hair's sunscreen. And a lot of people are saying, a lot of people say, well, I don't need sunscreen because there's no sun, and it's all cloudy. Wrong. You need sunscreen even if there is no sun. If you educate yourself in that part, sunscreen and these type of products can actually slow the aging process. Yes, thank you so much, my friends. We have also Andrea Stanovanic from Croatia. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. And I think that we're back on Facebook. And I will let everybody know that we're back on Facebook, um, so people can actually jump on. So let me make sure. Um, 1 second. Okay, perfect. Perfect, thank you. We have our corporate team. Tenemos aquí a nuestra tremenda Lili. En un momentito te voy a pasar las instrucciones, pero espero que vamos a seleccionar a alguien. We're gonna select somebody. 1 second. Perfect. Yes. So as you are here, and I know that I'm just going back and forth, I would love for all of you to type your name, where is that you're connecting from, because we are going to select the winner. Our team is going to select the winner of today, and it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good. We are back. Yes, we are back on Facebook. It's just unfortunate. This platform is kind of weird sometimes. So anyways, so back to our ingredients. It also has vitamin B5. It has hydrolyzed wheat protein, which is gluten free. By the way, it is purified. It's not going to, if you're allergic to wheat, nothing's gonna happen to you. It's good. It has also panthenol. I love panthenol. I'm gonna tell you why I love panthenol. When I had my let me see. Yes, are we live? Yes, we're live. When I had my babies, I always love to use panthenol on their bottoms, because panthenol actually regenerates the regenerates the skin, and it regenerates the barrier on your skin, and it does that also on your hair. It's really really good. So it also strengthens and thickens the hair shaft, and it reduces the porosity and prevents the split ends. So, ladies, we go to get our, to the salon to get our haircut, yes, but there are some split ends sometimes that we need to take care of. And when you use a mask, of any type, especially our mask, which is really good in nutrients, you can actually reduce those split ends. And panthenol actually attracts and binds moisture, and it makes hair more elastic. Yes. So imagine this. As we have some of our absolute enriched creams, which is like literally the liquid and topic, I'm not saying it's Botox, but the topic Botox like and filler like for the skin. Well, the version for your hair of a hyaluronic acid is actually panthenol, because it goes to your hair and it draws, the panthenol attracts and binds moisture and makes your hair more elastic, just like, the peptides and hyaluronic acid on your skin does. So that's the secret behind this instant softness after rinsing. So, I it has other ingredients, that mimic the scalp natural sebum, and it's not just luxury, but it's chemistry done clean. We do have other ingredients in there. They're really good. How do we use it? And after that, we're gonna go to a quick routine for your hair. But you will use this after your shampoo. You remove the excess of water with a towel. You apply the mask evenly, from mid lengths, like from here to the end. There are some people that like to put it on the scalp. I don't recommend you leave it more than 5 minutes on your scalp, just for you not to clog your pores. So you comb gently with a wide tooth comb, and you leave it for 15 minutes. Or if you want, you can leave it for 20 minutes. What do you do? I also recommend, that you either braid it or put it on a bun, put, a hair cap, or, you can also use a baggie, whichever. You can use nothing, just to wait. You need to just wait for a couple minutes. You rinse thoroughly, and then you do actually, go ahead and proceed with your routine. It could be, just combing your hair, letting it dry by itself, which is also recommendable from time to time. But I do want to give you a pro tip, and this is really great. A pro tip after you finish your routine: you can grab your hair in a warm towel, to enhance the penetration of the butters and oils. That is super cool, because you can do this while you're waiting. Not only the baggie and things, but you can have your towel, somehow, warm it up, or just like that, and just leave them sit there. Leave those butters and oils sit there. All right. So who is this for? You might be wondering. And before, you probably, if you're in on Instagram, you're not seeing the slides as we do here on Zoom or on Facebook or YouTube. But who is this for? It's for all hair types, especially for dry, frizzy, or curly hair. Curly hair, this is great, because when you have curls, you need to hydrate them, and you need to really keep that moisture, so your curls can be completely defined and really good and not frizzy. So it's also for people who have chemically treated hair or bleached hair. That's really good for your hair if you're dyeing your hair with chemicals. And it's also good for people who are sun exposed or chlorine exposed and have a chlorine exposed hair. So before you leave, please type here in the chat where's that you're connecting, because our team is about to select the winners. It's about to select the winners. Please type your name and type your country, because we're going to give away a product or a couple products here in our broadcast. So now I can tell you there are many people here that we have in, Butters, as you know, is a brand that has been in the market since 1989. And we have different customers for many years for this product. And this is one of the testimonials. And you can go to butters.si. Of course, this is not a part of NH Global. If you want to purchase it from NH Global, and if you want to get referral points or rewards, go directly to NH Global. Here is, let me see, let me type here let me see if, yes, I'm sending you here the link where you can actually get it and get points. And okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And by the way, before I go and tell you the rest, I am going to remind you that you need to actually, if you are typing your name, I'm seeing you here, you need to make sure that you're here whenever they call the names. Because if you're not here, unfortunately, if you take screenshots and go back to our support, they're not going to be able to grant your free product. We're going to only give 2 products to people who are actually in this call. So make sure you're here. Yes, type your name again, because that's going to be really good that you actually get something. And by the way, I'm seeing some questions here. Let me see. Yes, children can use this. Type your full name. Type your full name. Yes, children can use these. I see many people here typing their name. Don't just type your first name, type first, last name, and country. So that way we're going to be able to select you. Okay. Going forward, kids can use it. Men, women can use it. My husband loves it, and he's a man. So thank you, everybody. Everybody's typing their names. Yes, we're about to finish. So stay tight here and connected with us. All right. So okay, perfect. We have people from all over the world, and I'm sorry, I just get sidetracked, like excited and seeing everybody here. Okay, going back, to, and we also have Lupita Serrano, my mom. Hi, mom. Hola, mama. Okay, so I'm just joking, but I love my mom. She's amazing. She loves our products. We also, actually, my mom and dad are here. Thank you. Hola, papa. Hola, mama. Going forward, just with these ingredients and who can use, well, the ingredients, we're done with them. Who can use it? Everybody. Testimonials. I'm going to the testimonial. Here is the testimonial. Listen to this. And this is from Butters. Butters.si. It's our daughter company. And we are bringing most of those products to NH Global, so people can actually get points to buy free products. So if you share it with your friends, you're going to get something. And we're going to launch something special for people in Europe and the United States, because unfortunately we don't have this in Serbia, Macedonia, Nigeria, or Mexico yet. We will have it at some point. But we're going to launch a challenge, and we're going to post it in all of our channels, where when you take a picture with your favorite product from NH Global, we're going to feature you in all of our channels. If you take a picture or you want to give a testimonial, you need to send it to us. We're going to give these instructions in the next few days, because we're going to have a huge giveaway. And this giveaway is going to be not only products, we're going to have a special pack for, these individuals. And we're going to, release the beautiful, picture with, all of the user generated content from, influencers like you. You don't have to be a huge influencer, but you're an influencer. If you do have family members, and even if you don't think you are an influencer, you are, because people will buy what you recommend. And that's what we're going to be doing very, very soon. And it's going to be exciting. So, this is the testimonial from our one of our clients, and she's saying, I have blonde highlights and frizzy hair after 2 weeks of using sweet coconut mask twice a week. My hair has regained shine and strength. You can go and look at, all of these comments and testimonials at butters.si, and it's really good. We're also having some of these comments on our website. They might be there, they might be in our website, we don't know. So if you have tried it, and if you're here and if you've tried this product, please type here in the chat what you like the most about it. Just type it, and it's going to be really good. Those of you who are partners, this is huge. You can recommend this to salons, to people who do color treatments, to spas. This is huge for spas. So this is the market, spas, salons, places where they do hair. This is great. And also you can market this with athletes, with people who are, in the Olympic, pools, or people who are, swimming enthusiasts that they just go to swim. This is great for their hair. People who go to the beach, of course, right now it's winter, we don't go to the beach as much, but people who are exposed to sun, this is great for, their hair. Now, I'm gonna show you a little bit, of how is that you can, and then we're gonna go to a short yoga class, very short, 5 minutes, and then we go to our giveaway. I'm gonna show you how it looks. It looks really good. Look at this. It's really, really good. How can you put it? I'm gonna give you a little demonstration. You can. I'm gonna be very honest. I even use it a little bit, not too much, when my hair is dry. Whenever I'm having a frizzy day. Let me show you. And I left it frizzy for a reason. I left it like that. My hair is straight out of the shower. Well, it's kind of curly, not straight, but it came. It's not. It doesn't have any curling, nothing such. So I'm going to show you how it looks. And I just use, let me show you, a tiny bit. You see this? Like a cream? Just a tiny bit. And I wouldn't use too much because it's very rich and then you're gonna look strange. But if you are having one of those days where you see that there's like a lot of frizziness and you are on the go and you're ready to go to work, or you're ready to go to see a friend, or just go outside and you want to look extra good and with no time, this is a secret. Look at that. It looks straightened out. So it's so cool because I didn't use anything right now. I didn't use the curler. I didn't use the iron. Usually you can get this type of unfreeziness with chemicals. This is not a chemical, or with an iron, or with a curler. Now, how cool is that? You can also try a little bit of our, I mean, this is a secret. This is a secret. Enhance. I know it's weird for some people. For me, no, it's not weird. So this one also has avocado oil. And whenever I don't have my hair oil and I'm on the go, you just get 1 or 2 drops, not too much. You see this? Smells so good. Okay. And it's actually freeze, and it's shiny. You see, just only on the ends, the enhanced oil. You see this? How beautiful. and it has the same effects as any of the other hair oils that you might find in the market, which I think that everybody's free to buy them. But I use Enhance. I use Enhance and these to make my hair not freeze as much. Now we do have another product that we're gonna be adding to the market very soon, which is a leave-in hair mask. It's like this one, but you actually leave it on, and your hair it stays like that. But that one you can actually do a little bit more, so it's not too thick as this one. So that's it, my friends. Let me see. We're going to go and do a small yoga class. For those of you who actually remember, I'm gonna take my rings off because then I'm gonna be all oily. Today I'm gonna be using Enhance, and Enhance has avocado oil, black cumin seed oil, organic, cold press, grape seed oil, also organic and cold press. It has vitamin D3, K2, and it has resveratrol. And before I close this broadcast, we will select our winners. We'll have two winners, and it's gonna be really good. But you can still win. You can still be selected. The people from our team are here. They're connected. We have amazing people from our support, from our marketing team here. We have amazing Lili Alvarez. Un saludo. She's here with us, and there's other people. There's Rubin. There's many people from our support and our corporate team. Guys, you're amazing. We appreciate you. We love you. You are what is moving our company, and without you we couldn't do anything. So anyways, these guys are looking for your name. So last chance before we move forward. Last chance. Type your name. Type your name in the comments. Anyways, and your country. Anyways, I'm gonna tell you that I also use this oil for doing my yoga. Today I'm not going to because I do have makeup on, but I wanted to remind you that you take these in your body, like not in your body. You can take it orally, and it goes through your immune system, and you look good from the inside out, regeneration and things like that. By the way, we're not doctors. We are not here to diagnose, treat, and cure anybody. If I didn't say it before, that's how it is. But look at this. We're going to go and do two simple exercises today before we pick the winner. And we're not going to take much. Now, today we're going to continue working. And you know why the face yoga is so important? Because you can actually it's like the gym. You work out your muscles, and if you don't work out your muscles, you actually lose them or you sag, so everything goes down. So we're gonna work with our eyes today. We're gonna put our fingers right here. What is this for? This is for you and I to work on this area, on the lids and also on the bottom, so you can drain your fluids, because we actually have fluids in our body. And those of you who are here for the first time, we do face yoga every week. We try to do that, so don't get scared that we went from hair mask to yoga, face yoga. It's what we do. So if you're a man, you can also do it. So we're gonna do 5. You can do these at your home. We can do this in your own home for actually I would recommend 10 times or 16 times, 15 times, however you want. But today we're gonna do 5 for the sake of time. And as you're logging on, I see a lot of people coming in and out. Make sure you type your name, the country of origin. We have also Edina from Montenegro. And make sure you're here until the end. We only have 5 more minutes left. So make sure you're here, because our team is going to give me the names. Name and country, but full name. Edina, also your last name, because there are many Edinas. I know that you're unique, but our team needs your full name. Almina Pepic from Germany. Awesome. So just let me know. We're going to use our 2 fingers, and I'm going to just straighten up and look forward, and we're going to squint our eyes for 5 seconds. We're going to hold for 5 seconds, and this is going to work on this part and on this bottom part as well. And here we go. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing these because 1 second, because I'm seeing that we are still sharing the screen and people are not able to see me properly. Sorry, guys. So here we are. I owe you the hair routine. You can go to the website and look at it. All right. So here we go. We have these, and let's start squinting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the way, my left eye doesn't move, which is really crazy. Some of you will have an eye or a part of your skin that is not going to move. And like when people tell me, well, do this with your forehead, actually, there are some friends that are able to move this back part of the forehead. I can't move my ears. If you're blessed, go ahead and exercise them because it's good. Okay, thank you, Edina from Montenegro. Edina Orajovac. All right, Edina, thank you for being here. Okay, Jeliutsuka. Did I pronounce it right? Hoja from Croatia. Okay, so let's go into the let's go into our exercises. Okay, we're gonna hold it for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Now, ladies have been asking me, this is for you to actually work on these parts. So when you smile, at some point you're gonna start like having like wrinkles here. If you already have them, you know what I'm talking about. But this is to work this part. If you already have those wrinkles, this is gonna help you with the elasticity, because the more you work on that, the right way, of course, because if you do it way too much, you might create more wrinkles. So you need to be very careful on that. Now, we're going to do another one. I said 2 exercises. We're going to do 3 because we're still waiting. Thank you so much for typing your name. Thank you so much. Also, we have people here. Mate Mercedes and from Hungary and YouTube. We have people on Zoom. Are we all ready? Ready, or not ready? Not yet. Okay, we'll see. Perfect. So, and we're going to do this one, which is one of my favorite ones. Like you see these lines, these are called the marionette lines, and those can be prevented by exercising this part. Next week we're gonna just focus on pure exercises. Yes, I'm gonna talk about a product, but we're gonna focus on exercises and why it's important to exercise our face. I recommend you do this at least at night. I try to do it morning and night, which is really good. It's like if you're going to the gym, 5 minutes, it doesn't take much. And if you do 10 minutes a day, it's incredible. Your face will thank you later. Now, let's go ahead and tell you what we're going to be doing. We're going to be working this part, as you can see. And the secret is to lift. Instead of you getting a lift with an injectable, which you're free to do. If you already do, I don't judge you. That's your body. And I'm not saying it's good or bad. There are some good products, but why not do it naturally? So we're gonna get started. We're gonna do, and let me just kind of like wipe my lips so I don't get stained. You see my lips? They're not fillers. They're natural. And I'm gonna show you also an exercise on how to plump them. So we're gonna go like an O. We're gonna like make an O with our mouth like this, and we're gonna like pull this part. And we do that by squinting our eyes like we did when we were having this exercise. So we're gonna do 5 times. We're gonna hold for 5 seconds, and then I'm gonna explain you the next exercise. So let's go ahead and do it. And we go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're gonna hold. What you're doing, and you can tell, type here in the chat number 2 if you felt something here. It gets tiring. It just, for me, this side of my face has more expression than this side. Don't know why, and it's completely normal. It's not, I don't have, there's no condition or anything like that, but sometimes it's like that. Sometimes people have more mobility, and the more mobility you have on your face, the better. Now we're working that. I recommend you do 15 times, and then you do hold for 15 seconds, and we have a set of over 6 exercises, and you can go back into our Facebook group. If you're not there yet, it's called New Hope Wellness. And we have recordings where you can actually get to see the exercises. Now, I'm going to do one for plumping your lips. Yes, my lips are big, but it's because I work at them. And no, they have no fillers. Nope, no fillers. Proud of that. And if you do have fillers, you can still do it, and you're fine. You're still beautiful that way. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna flip our lips. It's gonna look weird. Make sure you type your name and your country if you're just joining. And we're gonna smile like that. I know it looks weird, but what it does, it pulls the upper part of your lips in. So you're actually pulling the muscle, because it's a muscle, and you're stretching it, and you're stretching it. And you leave it there for 15 seconds. And let me just go ahead and do the 15 seconds so you can see how it looks. And it's like really, really good. And it can actually work on these, because this part, the cheeks, you're going to actually lose them. If you are in your 20s and you think that nothing's going to happen to you, wait until you're 25, 26, 28. Things start sagging when you're 25. Yes, don't get scared, but that happens. So let's go ahead and do it again. What do I do? Look at this, because some people ask me, what did you do, Danny? Very, very gently, like that. And that's it, my friends. And there's another one. Maybe I'll show you. No, we're over the time, so we can't show you. We're going to go to the winners. Everybody has them. Let me see. We do have them. Yes or no? All right. Yes, I'm seeing here the comments. All right. So we're going to do something special. And thank you. Please, Lili, si puedes publicar los ganadores en Zoom. They're going to be posting the 2 winners in Zoom. Hope you're still here. And the names are Selijuka Hoja from Croatia. Selijuka Hoja from Croatia. Selijuka Hoja from Croatia. Are you here? Please tell me if you're here. Tell me if you're here. We're going to, let me see if I can, I'm able to share. Sheliuka Hoja, are you here? Okay, give me a second. We're going to try to share this on the screen. Maybe they're able. Okay. Please contact support@newhopeglobal.com. You're here. Take a screenshot. I'm going to also put your name here on the screen so you can actually take a screenshot and send it to our team. And if you have an account with us, that's going to be incredible. You're going to get a hair mask. And if you have an order, we would love for you to actually thank you, Lily, for posting that. Amazing. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So we're going to actually be able to send you the hair mask with your order. Now we have the second winner. and I'm gonna put the name here. And I'm sorry if I'm not good at pronouncing names properly, but I love you guys. They gave me this other name. It's Jelena from Croatia. Jelena Morvosh from Croatia. If I pronounce it wrong, Jelena, forgive me. I'm Mexican, and I will try to learn Balkan. If you're here, Jelena, please say yes, I'm here, and also take a screenshot because we want to make sure that you're here. If you're not here, Jelena, we're gonna give you a few more seconds. But if you're not here, we're gonna have to pass you and get to another person. All right, you're here. Please go to support at newhopeglobal.com. Our team already has your name. If you have an account with us, great. If you want us to send these on your next order, that'll be incredible. And if you don't have an account, go to the person that told you about this. Yes, she has an account. Awesome. Perfect. So just go to support. They'll be able to help you. And it's going to be really good. So for today, that's it, my friends. Next week, we're going to be focused more into our face, our facial yoga. We're going to do some products. Yes, we're going to have a giveaway. And I am very happy that you are here. And thank you so much for connecting. Our sincere apologies to our friends on Facebook, but we're getting better and better. Thank you so much, and bye-bye for now.